What up? Want to put this video out there. Guy from Israel's speaking out about what's going on over there, and I just kind of wanted uh, to set an example. I guess give an example of what is about to happen here. It might not be the same exact thing. It might not be the same exact company, but it's going to be the same scenario. I guess if that's what you want, if that's what you want to call it. But check this shit out.
What's up, Facebook family? This is going to be a short but very powerful and dramatic video. I encourage you to share this message. I am outside. It's after midnight here in Israel, and I have a breaking news report for you guys all over the world, and I want to tell you something very important that is literally going to blow your mind. I realize that the media is being censored all over the world. And many people are dealing with so many issues, so many problems, and so many challenges in their own countries that you're not understanding and hearing what's happening. Now, I've been sounding the alarm on the tyrannical oppression and the wicked agenda that's unfolding all over the world once again. But it's happening in real time, and Israel, unbelievably, is the leader in this global demonic deception. Can you believe it? I want to share something with you. Please share this video. This is absolutely imperative that people understand what is happening here. This is a red alert. I've continually sounded the alarm, but it's important that you share this message because the mainstream medias are not reporting it in this light. They're reporting it as if this is a good thing, but it's not. It's wicked, it's demonic, and it's oppressive, and I'll tell you why. There's a saying in Israel that goes, never again. Every Holocaust Day, every year, there's a day to celebrate the Holocaust, to remember, not to celebrate what happened, but to celebrate the fact that Israel has its independent state, and never again will the Jewish people be killed. Never again will the murder of millions of innocent people take place. That is what supposedly this Jewish nation is founded upon. Democracy, religious freedom, freedoms of individuals, the right of every person to have their God-given rights respected, to live, to honor, to love each other, to help one another. That is supposedly what they want you to believe. However, Israel has just passed this green passport system. Do you understand what this is? This is a program where they are only allowing the people that have been vaccinated to participate in society, to go to restaurants, to go to malls, to go to theaters, to go to sporting events. That's right. If you do not submit to this wicked, demonic, tyrannical agenda, if you choose to say, you know what, I'm not ready to participate in this experimental program, then you are now considered a second-class citizen.
Now, I'm sorry to pause it. I just want to point out something. Is that I mean, I'll even say throughout history, I can't really give you a bunch of examples, whatever. For instance, not to say that it's not going to happen, but there's a lot of news. There's a lot of stuff that is being put that is put out. I'm sorry, as fear mongering. Like, for instance, I don't know, just people saying, "Oh, they're gonna bring military to our doors. They're gonna, they're gonna tackle us and subdue us, and then hit us with the shot, whatever, whatever, whatever." Me personally, I don't ever see it going that way. At least not right at this moment. Maybe not saying that it won't happen. I'll say that, but at this point, they don't need for it to happen. All right, and I think that and the reason why I say that is because they always you gotta think outside the box when it comes to these pieces of shit who run this country and who have the majority of the wealth, whatever the case is. They're always going to make it. They're kind of like going to slip it down through the back door type shit. You know, everyone before all this stuff came out, talking about universal basic income, this making this bullshit mandatory or whatever, the shot and everything, and people are like, nope, you're gonna have to come kill me, blah blah blah, yeah, yada yada yada. I'm not taking it, whatever. So they said, okay, well, no, we're not gonna force it on you. Nah, you don't have to take it. Sure, no, if you don't want to take it, that's fine. Your body, your choice, right? But what they do is behind the scenes, or maybe right in front of your face, but they don't really emphasize it as much. I don't think. I guess in certain ways, but they say, okay, well, if you don't take it, that's fine. We're just going to implement laws saying that you have to, you know, businesses, the mall, grocery stores, your work, anywhere. We're gonna pass laws saying that if you don't have that shot, then you're no longer allowed to work. You're not allowed to go get food. You're no longer allowed to do anything, leisure, baseball games, football games, whatever. Not that I'm into that, but whatever. That you're not gonna be able to do any of it, and that's the way that they neutralize everything because they run the system. Nobody has to come up to you at gunpoint and tell you you're going to take this damn thing because they have figured out a way to do it. I don't even want to say peacefully because that's not really peaceful, but peaceful in the sense of not coming and saying, "Hey, take this shot, or I'm going to put a bullet in your head." Instead, they're going to say, "Okay, you don't want it. That's fine. I respect your feelings. I respect your whatever your reason is, but that's fine. You're just not going to participate in my world." And that right there really solidifies uh, um, that there's something evil running this world. And if you can't see that yet, I feel sorry for you, man. And it's nothing against you, and I'm not saying that you're an idiot, you're dumb, whatever the case is. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that you haven't taken the time to actually look and see what's happening. Yeah, you hear things every once in a while, or maybe a person is kind of curious, but they only go as far as to look at the television, which we know television is telling you what they want you to tell, what they want you to hear. Um, but there's always a slick way that they're gonna come and do this shit. You know, everyone's like, how are they gonna create this? How are they creating a famine? Well, it's easy, and if I can think of it, damn well somebody else has thought about it. If I am, this, I don't know. Let's just say I got billions and billions of dollars and I'm control of some type of agricultural thing or whatever the case is. All right. All I have to do, all right, I don't have to go and murder all the farmers and murder all their cattle so that they can't get milk or eggs or whatever the case is. No, I don't have to do any of that. I won't have to lift a finger. But what I will do is I'm going to, I mean, and this is getting really intricate. I'm not saying this is how they're doing it, but I'm just saying I can, if I am able to lobby and pass laws, then I'm going to pass some type of law, whether it be making something so expensive that they can't afford it anymore. Put these bills in place to where I don't know, it goes directly against a farmer, or whatever the case is, or maybe dismantle the distribution part of it because you have a line, and if it's cut in the middle, then it's not going to work anymore. You know what I'm saying? You need it to all connect and work as in unison. Um, so if they are able to, like for instance, they took, and I don't know everything about this. I just what I've been hearing, and of course now I'm not going to remember where it was at. I swear it was like a Middle Eastern country. But either way, they have stuff that's native to them that they make money off of, and they are now passing laws so that they have to, I guess, connect to this new system or something like that, which is going to completely turn them bankrupt, and people aren't going to be able to hang. Um, and that's how they neutralize it. You know, they don't. There's I don't think, unless it's complete utter chaos, it is going to be the only time they're going to send, you know, active military onto the streets to subdue whatever's going on. But if they can change things by just passing laws, because we know how laws are made at this point. Uh, it's. I mean, look at all the censorship, and all big tech's doing is just throwing money around, and then obviously they're getting away with it because look, well, I'll be lucky if this stays up. Not that it's. I think it will get taken down, but you just never know. There's been some videos where I don't understand why they get taken down, but then I re-watch them and I'm like, okay, the perspective that I'm giving is what scares them, I guess, because I think outside the box. I analyze everything. I look at every situation where it could go, A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever, whatever, whatever. And they don't like a free thinker, especially without tooting my own fucking horn, an intelligent thinker. Am I the smartest person? Not to say or not at all, um but this is what they're doing, man. And it's coming quick. It's coming real quick. But let's keep watching. Sorry, that was very long, I know.
In Israel. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. There is no sugarcoating this. This is exactly what is happening. We need to sound the alarm. Where are the international human rights courts on this? Where are the lawsuits? Where is the outrage?
The reason why there's no outrage, and I know that he knows this, but is because everyone's in bed together. Nowadays, all you have to do is throw money to something, and somebody will shut up. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't shut up, then you just send people to neutralize them, whether that's through the media or it's physical neutralizing, and you get it done. And then you just say, oh. But this is how they handle their shit. You know what I mean? And this is the reason why nobody's talking about it. This is the reason why nobody's saying anything over here, is because they don't want us to know what's happening in other countries, because then we'll figure out that, oh shit, if it's happening there, then it's definitely coming here very, very soon. And this is, I'll say this and I'll get back to the video. This is why I continue to ask all of you guys, everyone that watches me, everyone you might watch somebody else who's making videos who doesn't speak up. I know it's scary. I understand you don't like being in front of a camera. I understand all that. I understand that you're nervous. I understand that maybe it makes you, it fills you with anxiety to know that, hey, if I speak the truth, someone is going to call me crazy, or for that matter, I might be labeled as a lunatic, or there's going to be a bunch of people that are going to hate on me, whatever the case is. Or maybe you're just scared, period, to speak about it because you don't want to lose your life. There's no other way around this. I don't say this in every video, but I try to say this in all of my videos. At least the one times I forget, the ones that I remember to say it on. You've gotta say something. Why? Because you're being silent, that gives them consent to do it. If everybody got online right now, and I know this is, far-fetched, whatever, but if everybody got online and said, you know what, screw you, we're not doing this no more. We don't want what Israel's going through. We don't want this stupid delivery system in our arm. We don't want it. It neutralizes everything. I know that sounds crazy, and I know you're probably like, "There's no way we can get everybody, to make a video." But it starts with you. All right. It's the same how I felt way back when. I'm nobody. Ain't nobody gonna listen to me. I'm not gonna make no difference. But I did it anyway because it's my duty to do that. Who cares about what people are going to think, and who cares if you lose your life? I know that sounds fucking crazy, and I'm not saying that I want to lose my life either, but I'm willing to lay down my life to save that many more other people. And not to say that, I'm some huge targeted person because I'm speaking all this truth, but no, I just spread the word and I give you my opinion. And everybody out there who just watches and shares, I appreciate it, but you've got to speak up. There's no way around it. I know it's pressure, and I know you're probably filled with anxiety right now, but there's no way around it. This has to happen. Because y'all aren't saying anything is the reason why it's still going on. And I know that might not be might be hard to understand, and I'm not blaming you for anything. I'm not trying to, but I guess I am in a sense. But this is the reason why it's going on, because your silence is consent. And I know, if you don't show your face, just make a video where you're just speaking. Make it all black, and so you can't see anything, and just speak your mind. Even if you have to change your voice. But as long as you're speaking out, that's what needs to happen. It's I can't explain to you how important it is right now. I can't explain to you how bad this needs to happen, because what are we going to do once this is all implemented and all put in place, and then we're all starving? All the people who, saying, hell no, we ain't taking that. I don't care if you starve me. Then what? Now we've separated society from people who really know what's going on and people who blindly took the government's opinion or whatever. We've got to start speaking up. I'm talking about all of y'all. People who are watching and just watch my videos. I know some of y'all don't make videos, and I'm not coming at y'all or anything like that. This is all love, but you've got to start speaking up. It has to happen. It has to. I am fucking begging. It has to happen. I'm telling you. That is the beginning of us all standing up. All right? That solidifies your opinion, and that we can see what your opinion is, so that we know who's together and who's not together. Because not saying shit, then nobody knows shit. You know what I'm saying? But, sorry, I'm ranting.
Are we literally living in the twilight zone? Because what happened that we have strayed so far into a delirious state of total insanity, where people are actually cheering on this demonic, wicked agenda. My grandfather was the only survivor out of his whole family of the Holocaust, and this is exactly how it started, with discrimination, with essential and non-essential businesses, with people saying that Jews were second-class citizens. Well, now it's not about Jew, it's not about Arab, it's not about that. No, it's about who will take the vaccination. That's right. If you don't do it, you're wicked, you're evil, you're a second-class citizen. This is absolutely wicked, demonic, it's evil, it's from the pit of hell. You don't even have to believe in God to know that this is wrong. What in the world has happened to these people? What has happened to this society? Can you believe it? Honestly, I can't even believe this is happening, but I've been sounding the alarm over and over and over and over again, and it's still shocking. Because everything that I said, everything that I prophesied years ago is coming to pass exactly as I said it, and I'm still shocked. I still don't believe it myself. But where's the outrage? That's what I'm saying. Where is the outrage? This is mainstream news in Israel. We are living in 2021. They're not letting people fly out of the country. They're literally threatening. Do you know that the mainstream ministers, people in the government of Israel, high-level government officials, are literally saying, hey, you should send the police to the people's houses that aren't being vaccinated. Release the names of the people that aren't being vaccinated. This is wicked, demonic tyranny. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Go to their houses? Release their names? What kind of manipulation, what kind of bullying, what kind of wicked, tyrannical agenda is this? Oh my gosh, guys, you better wake up. Wake up to what is happening. I'm telling you, it is time to sound the alarm. It is time to go and raise a righteous war cry. It is time for people to understand what time it is. It's happening right here in Israel. Oh my gosh. It is so wicked. It's so evil. You know, this is happening real time, guys. You know, I've proclaimed it, I've said it, and I encourage you to share this message because people need to know what's happening. You know, we need your prayers. We've been praying for America. We've been praying for everything that's going on there. And I realize that people are being challenged all over the world. You know, being challenged all over the world with different issues and problems. And, you know, this thing is coming all over the world. But, you know, is this, what is this? You know, this is absolute insanity. I mean, it's absolute insanity. It's antichrist. It's wicked. And, you know, if the righteous people, if the righteous remnant, if those who see what's happening and those who have the authority to step in and do something, don't do something, then we're in trouble. And
here's the thing is that he, you know, and I'm sure that this guy's speaking about like authority people in the government and political whatever. But what I'm saying is that we all have that authority. We all make what this reality is because we're the ones manifesting it. The only reason why it is the way it is now is because we've been fed a bunch of bullshit, all right? And then we accept that bullshit, and then we live with that bullshit. So all I'm saying is that we have the authority, you have the authority, everyone who's against this has the authority to stand up and say no, no matter if you're just Joe Schmo from McDonald's or whoever from wherever. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if you're a freaking poor man out on the streets, you still have the right to say, screw you, we ain't doing this shit. All right? And that's yeah, I'm sorry. I keep pausing it, but I just gotta say it, man. I have to get this off of my chest.
You know, it's time. It's time that people stand up, and you know, it's now or never. You know, if not us, then who? If not now, then when? You know, this is it, guys. It's like the last stand. You know, if we don't stand up for what's right, if we don't fight for freedom, if we don't fight for truth, if we don't stand and learn from history, we're doomed to repeat it, and it's over. You know, people are so afraid. They're so afraid to say truth. They're so afraid they're going to be labeled something or that somebody's going to censor them. Guys, we're going to answer to God. You're going to stand in front of the throne, the judgment seat of Christ, and we're going to give an account. Who are you afraid of? Are you afraid of these wicked, tyrannical oppressors? Are you afraid of the one who sits on the throne? There's a verse in Psalm 94:16, and it says something like, "Who will stand with me against the wicked agenda? Who will stand for me against the work of these evildoers?" You know, it is time that we stand up for what is right and what is righteous. You know, Ephesians 5:11 says, "Have nothing to do with the fruitless deeds of darkness. Instead, expose them." We are commanded to shine light on wicked, oppressive agendas. It's part of the victory strategy of heaven. You cannot sit idly by and watch wicked, demonic, evil systems being imposed and not say anything. You have to call it out. You have to sound the alarm. You have to say, no, this is evil. We reject it. We rebuke it. We have to resist this.
Nah, I mean, he could have said it any better. I mean, you couldn't have said it any better, because that's the damn truth. Screw what everybody thinks about you. Screw these evil people who think that they have control. When it comes down to it, you are going to be judged by your God, or our God, however you want to look at it, and that's all that matters. And I'm not saying that I want to die or I'm scared to die. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but at the same time, I know that speaking the truth, and if I die doing this shit, then I know I did my part. All right, and the good Lord came and got me. Sorry to put it that way, but it is what it is.
Okay, guys, share this video. Okay, people do not understand what is happening. And Israel, unfortunately, has been used as a prototype for the nations, because if it succeeds here, it's coming to a town near you. It's coming to a country near you. It's coming to your town. Okay? That's why you have to care. Because if you don't care that it's happening here, and you don't care that it's happening there, eventually it's going to come to your town. Then you're going to care, but it's going to be too late, because nobody's going to be able to help you. And so that is why we must stand up, we must rise up, we must resist this wicked demonic tyranny, we must call it out no matter what. It is time to rise up, it's time to sound the alarm, it is time to raise a standard in the mighty name of Yeshua. Share this broadcast, get the word out, and let's overcome this wicked demonic agenda. I believe the Lord has a plan for divine intervention. I believe the Lord is going to show up in great power. I believe that the Lord has a plan. But we must participate with that plan. We must stand and do our part. We must partner with heaven. And we must say, enough is enough. That's it. Come on, righteous remnant. Rise up. Rise up. Rise up. Don't let them scare you. Rise up. Rise up, sound the alarm, proclaim the word of the Lord, have no fear. Joshua says, be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified of them. For the Lord your God goes with you to deliver you in Yeshua's mighty name. Let the wicked tyrants be afraid. Let the fear of the Lord come upon them. For no weapon formed against us will prosper in Yeshua's mighty name. Share this broadcast. Take care.
I mean, this type of shit just motivates me so much, man. It gives me so much hope. And even though we all do, fall to fear, just know that not evil, but good, positive, real truth, whatever, moves in mysterious ways. Just when you think shit's about to get bad, boom, it changes, and good shows up. Always remember that. Always stick to your guns. Screw what these people think. Screw what your friends think and family think. Stand up for what you know is right, because in the end, you die alone, just like the rest of us, and you will be judged on what you did on this earth. And if you sat around and allowed this shit to happen, because everybody, you are me, and I am you, and we're all in this together, But when we die, you can't die with a friend. You know what I mean? You're gonna die alone, and you'll be judged off of what you did on this earth. And if you sat there and allowed this shit to happen, well, I think you know what's gonna happen. So stand up. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for your soul. Stand up for your brothers. Stand up for your sisters. Stand up for your friends. And even stand up for the people that you'll never meet. Why? Because the time is now. The time is now.